नमः शिवाय। सारे गा पग रे सा ग प रे सा नि पग रे सा रे रे गा रे सा सा नि प रे सा नि ता ता ता। धीम 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 ता धी धी धीम ता ता। धी धी ता ता धी धी तुम तुम नम नम ता ता धी धी तुम तुम नम नम ता 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 धी 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 तुम 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 नम 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 ता 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 धी 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 तुम 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 नम 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 ताम तरी तक जुनु धीम तरी तक जुनु तारी केड़ा तक राम तारी केड़ा तक राम तारी केड़ा तक ता ता ता। धीम 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 ता धी धी धीम ता ता। धी धी
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
जाति चंपक बिल्व पत्र रचितम् पुष्पं च धूपं तथा दीपं देवदयानिधे पशुपते हृत्कल्पितं गृह्यताम्। सौवर्णेन रत्नखण्डरचिते पात्रे घृतं पायसम् भक्ष्यं पञ्चविधं पयोदधियुतं रम्भाफलं पानकम् शाकानां यतं जलं रुचिकरं कर्पूरखण्डोज्ज्वलम् ताम्बूलं मनसा मया विरचितं भक्त्या प्रभो स्वीकुरु। छत्रं चामरयोर्युगं व्यजनकं चादर्शकं निर्मलम् वीणाभैरिमृदङ्गकोहलकला गीतं च नृत्यं तथा साष्टाङ्गं प्रणतिः स्तुतिर्बहुविधा एतत् समस्तं मया संकल्पेन समर्पितं तव विभो पूजां ग्रहाण प्रभो आत्मा त्वं।
My name is Doshi, and it's a pleasure to welcome you all to my sister Juhi's Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Today we are celebrating Juhi's debut as a solo dancer. We truly appreciate all of you taking the time to be here today with us, and we hope you have enjoyed the refreshments we've provided so far. Just a few house rules. Please abstain from using flash photography, and please silence your cell phone. After the performance, please join us for dinner. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Malini Krishnamurthy, the dance director of Natyanjali School of Dance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an evening of Bharatanatyam, the classical dance of South India. Bharatanatyam is a synthesis of hand and body movements, facial expression, classical music, Hindu religion, and mythology. Bharatanatyam, as it is practiced today, seeks its origin in the Natya Shastra, which prescribes a format for a traditional dance concert called the Margam. We will be following that format today. We begin the concert by offering our respects to the guardians of space. In the Hindu religion, space is considered sacred, auspicious, and worthy of worship and requiring protection. There are 8 gods who are believed to be guarding the 8 directions of space. They are known as the Ashtadikpalakas. Each of the gods has an animal as a mount and is responsible for guarding a specific direction and thereby ensuring orderliness and protection of its occupants. Following this, we offer our salutations to Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. He bestows success to his devotees and is known for having subdued the demon Gajasura, who challenged him and ridiculed him for his appearance. The dance concludes with an arti in Marathi language, which is very popular in the state of Maharashtra. Lord Ganesha is taken in a procession to the accompaniment of drummers, flute players, and dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our invocatory dance, which is set to Mohana Ragam and Chakravakam Ragam, both of which evoke a deep devotional feeling.
pa pa gari sari ga pa da sa da pa ga da pa gari sa sari da sa pa sa sari gari ga pa da sari da sa pa ga da pa gari sa sari da sa pa sa sari gari ga pa da sari da sa pa ga da pa gari sa sari da sa pa sa sari gari ga pa da sari da sa pa ga da pa gari sa sari da sa pa sa 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 da pa da pa ga pa pa gari sari ga pa da sa da sa sa da pa da pa ga pa pa gari sari ga pa da sa da pa ga da pa gari sa sari da sa pa sa sari ga pa da sari da sa pa ga da pa gari sa sari da sa pa sa sari ga pa da sari da sa sa ni sa da da sa da pa pa da pa gari ga pa da sari sa ni sa da da sa da pa pa da pa gari ga pa da sari sa ni sa da sa da pa da pa gari ga pa da sari sa ni sa da da sa da pa pa da pa gari ga pa da sari sa sari sa ni sa da da sa da pa pa da pa gari ga pa da sari sa sari sa ni sa da da sa da pa pa da pa gari ga pa da sari sa sari sa ni sa da da sa da pa pa da pa gari ga pa da sari sa ga pa da sari ga ni sa da pa ri sa da pa gari ga pa da ni sa वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सूरेश्वरं गजाननयुतं भजामि सततं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सूरेश्वरं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं
தளங்கு தகதிக தகததி கிடத்தோம் தித்தளங்கு தகதளங்கு தளங்கு தத்தித்தளங்கு தோம் தத்தித்தளங்கு தகதித்தளங்கு தளங்கு தோம் தா கிடதகு தரிடுத்தோம் தித்தளங்கு தகதளங்கு தளங்கு தத்தித்தளங்கு தோம் தத்தித்தளங்கு தகதித்தளங்கு தளங்கு தோம் தா கிடதகு தரிடுத்தோம் தித்தளங்கு தக தகதளங்கு தகஜொணு தளங்கு தகதிமி தளங்கு தகதளங்கு தோம் தா தக்கிடதகு தரிடுத்தோம் கிடதகு தரிடுத்தோம் தரிடுத்தோம் தளங்கு தோம் தா தக்கிடதகு தரிடுத்தோம் கிடதகு தரிடுத்தோம் தரிடுத்தோம் தளங்கு தத்தி தா தக்கிடதகு தரிடுத்தோம் கிடதகு தரிடுத்தோம் தரிடுத்தோம்
गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सूरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं गणेश्वरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरं अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरं गणादिसनुत पदपद्मकरं गणादिसनुत पदपद्मकरं कुञ्जरवञ्जन चतुरतरकरम् तां तदीं ततों तनं ततां तदीं ततों तनं ततां तदीं ततों तनं ततां तदीं ततों तनं ततां तदीं ततों तनं तां तदीं ततों तनं तां तदीं ततों तनं तां तदीं ततों तनं कुञ्जरवन्दरदुरधरकरं कुरुगुहाग्रजं प्रणवाकारं गजाननयुतं भजामि सततं कुञ्जरवन्दरदुरधरकरं कुरुगुहाग्रजं प्रणवाकारं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सूरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं गणेश्वरम् करता दुःखहरता वाता विघ्नाची पूर्वी पूर्वी प्रेम कृपा जयाची सर्वांगी सुंदर उटी सिंदुराची कंठे झटके माळ मुक्तापनाची जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगळमूर्ती दर्शन मात्रे मन कामन पूर्ती जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगळमूर्ती दर्शन मात्रे मन कामन पूर्ती बप्पा मोरिया मंगलमूर्ति मोरिया ओम गण गणपतिये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बप्पा मोरिया मंगलमूर्ति मोरिया मंगलमूर्ति मोरिया मंगलमूर्ति मोरिया
The next dance for today is the Jatiswaram. This piece is to illustrate Nritta, one of the principal techniques of dance that is placed in the Margam. In this dance number, hand and body movements combine with musical melody to create interesting visual patterns and audible rhythmic patterns. Dance sequences are set to musical notes in the song. The song and dance sequences are performed within the framework of a time measure known as Thala. Today's Jatiswaram is in Raga Hamsanandi, an evening raga, a very relaxing and pleasant raga. The time measure or Thala is the Rupaka Thala. Dalanku tom kritikirtom tanatanam tarita tadanam tarikita takatadanam taritai tadanam tarikita takatanatanam tarita tadanatanam taritai tanatanam tadanatanam tanam kinam tatikitatom tanatanam tadanatanam tanam kinam tatikitatom tanatanam tadanatanam tanam kinam tatikitatom
Sani dama மதனி சா சா நீ த மகரி மதனி சா சா நீ த மகரி மதனி தாததி சா சா நீ த மகரி மதனி சாரி நீ சனி தனி தனி சனி த மகத மகரி சனி க மதனி சகரி சனி தரி க மதனி சா சானி த மகரி நீ சா மதனி சா சா நீ த மகரி மதனி சா நீ த மகரி மதனி தாததி தனி த மகத மகரி சானி தனி தனி சா ரி க மத நீ த மகத மகரி சானி தனி சா ரி க மத நீ த மகத மகரி சானி தனி சா ரி க மத நீ த மகத மகரி சானி தனி சா த மத மகரி சரி க நீ த மக மதனி தனி சரி சகரி சனி த சானி த மகரி க மதனி சா சானி த மகரி நீ சா நீ தனி க மதனி சா சா நீ த மகரி நீ சா நீ தனி க மதனி சா சா நீ த மகரி சா நீ தனி க மதனி தாததி சா ரி சனி த சானி த மணி த மகத மகரி சா தனி சரி நீ சக மத க க மதனி சா ரி சனி த சானி த மணி த மகத மகரி சா தனி சரி நீ சக மத க க மதனி சா சாரி கரி சனி த மதனி சானி த மகரி க மத மகரி சா நீ தனி சரி க க மதனி சா சாரி கரி சனி த மதனி சானி த மகரி க மத மகரி சா தனி சரி க க மதனி சானி தனி தனி சனி சகரி க மகரி சனி தனி மதனி ரி ரி கரி சனி தனி நி ரி சனி த மத த ga ma da ni sa sa ni da ma ga re re sa ni da ni ga ma da ni sa sa ni da ma ga re re sa ni da ni ga ma da ni sa sa ni da ma ga re re sa ni da ni ga ma da ni sa da ni re da ni sa.
Now have a small presentation to trace the history of this beautiful dance form. Lord Nataraja, the king of dance originated from him. There is a temple in South India, in Chidambaram, called the Golden Hall of Chidambaram, where Lord Nataraja performed his dance so beautifully that the gods hailed him as the king of dance, and he got the name as Nataraja. Nataraja is the dancing form of Lord Shiva. Here are some ecstatic poses that have been captured in various other forms of art, such as sculptures. His extended legs and hands. The birth, revival, progress, and the current state of dance all over the world follows in the next few minutes. The Devadasi tradition was one of the more current versions of current known situations where we have the dance tradition being practiced. It was handed down through the centuries, and it was practiced by Devadasis who were courtesans, and they were held in high esteem in the palaces, and the kings patronized them. Over the years, it fell into disrepute, and then came Srimati Rukmini Devi, who resurrected Bharatanatyam and gave it a very respectable status and dignified form, and she even changed the costumes and the music, and she set standards as to how the orchestration should take place, what instruments should be played in the orchestra, and revived and gave a lot of respect to its performance. Here are some more pictures of herself dancing. And this is Bala Saraswati, another legendary dancer who has handed down this art form. Then was born the Guru Sishya Parampara, or the tradition of handing down this knowledge in the form of practicing dance. It's the oral tradition. And here I'd like to show you my great dance guru, Guru Kuppaya Pillai on the right side. and his father, his own guru, Panchapakesa Nattuvanar. Here are the three gurus of the dance school that I come from: the Rajarajeshwari Bharatanatyam Kala Mandir, Guru Govindaraj Pillai, Guru Mahalingam Pillai, and Guru Kalyana Sundaram Pillai. And here's a recent photograph of my Guruji with Vaijayanti Mala and me. This is a recent picture. And this is Kelucharan Mahapatra, another very well-known dance guru in the Odissi tradition. And this is Briju Maharaj in the Kathak tradition. The concept of Arangetram. How did we come across this, and how have we adapted to this tradition? According to historians, the earliest reference to an Arangetram was made in the 3rd century AD in a poetic work written by Ilango Adigal called the Shilappadigaram, which means, the pile or the gedje that we tie on the feet, the ankle bracelet. Here the poet presents a young lady, very talented not only in dance but also music, and even more talented and skillful was her teacher. So the person was known as Madhavi, the courtesan dancer. So that was the first time the word Arangetram was used by the teacher to introduce Madhavi to the court of a king. From then on, we've had so many styles of dances. Kathakali, as you can see, this is from the state of Kerala. The costume and elaborate headgear, jewelry, facial makeup are very, very distinct. Here we have a male dancer doing Kuchipudi, which is another South Indian dance style from Andhra Pradesh. Another pair of Kuchipudi dancers, a couple, husband and wife team. Mohiniyattam, another dance style from the state of Kerala, and this is predominantly done by women. The costume is distinct, the hairdo is also very unique. And here is a Kathak dancer. Again, the costume is distinct, the bells on the feet are distinct, and the instruments used are predominantly sitar and tabla. And this is Manipuri, a very beautiful, graceful form of dance with a beautiful costume and a lovely, elaborate skirt. That dance form also encourages both male and female students. Here is a group performance of Manipuri dancers. This is Odissi dance form, another distinct form from the state of Orissa. Both male and female dancers. And here is the Satriya dance form, another dance form from Nepal. Both male and female dancers. Exponents of the classical dance style, some of them include Padmini Ragini, Vaijayanti Mala, Padma Subramaniam, Dr. Padma Subramaniam, Sitara Devi from the Kathak dance style. Now, dance has been so formalized that it is offered in universities. We have the Nalanda University, Darpana University, where dance is taught and degrees offered. This is Dr. Kanak Rele, who started the Nalanda University. This is Mrinalini Sarabhai, who started the dance institution Darpana in Ahmedabad. Dance has been a gateway to the film industry, and you can see many, many people here. Once again, Padmini. Hema Malini, Shobhana, Kamala Hassan, Briju Maharaj and Madhuri Dikshit, Saroj Khan, Aishwarya Rai, Dr. Padma Subramaniam and Saroj Khan, and Bharatanatyam traveled to the West, and the person responsible for bringing it to the West has been Martha Graham. She was an American modern dancer. She was very impressed with Bharatanatyam and incorporated many of the movements into modern dance. She said, "Wherever a dancer stands is holy ground. Dance is the hidden language of the soul. She herself experimenting with some movements. Very, very close to Bharatanatyam, this movement. Hand gestures, legs. And then it spread to Europe, and many male dancers settled in Europe. And then it spread to Indonesia, Malaysia, and Asia. And today it's very popular all over the world. We will now resume with our dances. Thank you. The next dance is to a song composed by Muthuswami Dikshitar in the raga Arabi, which is ideally suited to describe goddess Saraswati. The raga conveys a sense of courage, confidence, and auspiciousness. Goddess Saraswati is known as the goddess of knowledge, music, art, wisdom, and learning. Salutations to Goddess Saraswati, who is as bright as a moonbeam radiating a beautiful glow. She wears a white sari, with a peacock by her side. She plays the veena. She holds a book and a string of prayer beads in her hands. She is worshipped by Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. With a beautiful smile, she pleases her devotees and bestows good fortune. Friends, please welcome Sri Saraswati in the raga Arabi. Tadim, tadim, dim, tat, tagadimi, tagajono, dim. Tadim, tadim, dim, tat, tagadimi, tagajono, tadimi, tagajono. Takita, kita, taka, takadimi, tagajono. Takita, kita, taka, tajam, takanam, takaram, takadi, takajam, takanam, takaram, takadi. Takita, 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 to. Tadingina, to. Tadingina, to.
Shri Saraswati Namostute Varade Shri Saraswati Namostute Varade Shri Saraswati Namostute Paradevate Shri Saraswati Namostute Paradevate Shri Saraswati Namostute Paradevate Shri Pati Gauri Pati Guru Guhavinu Devi Diyate Shri Saraswati Namostute Paradevate Shri Pati Gauri Pati Guru Guhavinu Devi Shri Saraswati Stute Vasanatra Vivajita Paramuni Bhavitamute Vasanatra Vivajita Paramuni Bhavitamute Vasanatra Vivajita Paramuni Bhavitamute Vasanatra Vivarjita Paramuni Bhavitamute Vasanatra Vivarjita Paramuni Bhavitamute Vasanatra Vivarjita Paramuni Bhavitamute Vasanatra Vivarjita Bhavitamute Vasa Vadkhilani Jara Varavitarana Bahukite Vasa Vadkhilani Jara Varavitarana Bahukite Vasa Vadkhilani Jara Varavitarana Bahukite Darahasa Yukamuka Muruve Natputa Jarana Muruve Samsara Vidyapah Sagala Mantra Ksharaguhe Shri Saraswati Namostute Vasavadya Kilari Jara Varavitarana Bahukite Darahasa Yukamuka Muruve Natputa Jarana Muruve Samsara Vidyapah Sagala Mantra Ksharaguhe Shri Saraswati Namostute Paradevate Shri Pati Gauri Pati Guru Guhavinu Devi Diyate Shri Saraswati Namostute
This is the raga Charukesi, a raga that evokes the inexplicable emotions of our hearts and melts it into one. The raga has the ability to evoke Sringara Rasa, the Raja Rasa, which is love, yearning, sorrow, all at the same time. We now present to you the Varnam. Through the voice of the dancer, we represent a story. In the repertoire of Bharatanatyam, the Varnam occupies a central position and combines the principal techniques of Bharatanatyam in a large measure. Verbal connotations, complex pure dance sequences, and elements of drama are employed to make the dance very lively and entertaining. Through the voice of the dancer, who represents a heroine devoted to Lord Krishna, the life of Krishna is illustrated. As was the usual practice with her, she prepared a tray of the favorite things for Krishna, such as sandalwood paste, betel leaves, sweet fragrances, and has dressed up beautifully and is eagerly awaiting the arrival of Krishna. From the terrace of her house, she spots Krishna coming down the streets towards her house. Just the sound of his flute makes her ecstatic, and she dances with joy at the thought of being with Krishna and dreams of being in his arms. She wakes up from her dream only to find Lord Krishna has gone past her house. And so she says, "Even after all these years, you act as if you don't understand my love for you. Is this fair, Madhava? Do you remember our boat ride by the river, our sweet romances in the arbor? Have you forgotten all these days? O Madhava, who gave you this heart without pity? I see you everywhere. Your lotus eyes, curly hair, peacock feathers, lilting tunes from your flute mesmerize me. Please hurry and come and hold me in your arms. Friends, please welcome the Varnam.
என் மனம் மறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா? இன்னம் என் மனம் மறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா? யாதவா இன்னம் என் மனம் மறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா? யாதவா மாதவா இன்னம் என் மனம் மறியாதவர் போல யாதவா மாதவா இன்னம் என் மனம் மறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா? யாதவா மாதவா இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா? மாதவா இன்னம் என் மனம் மறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா? இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா யாதவ மாதவ இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா யாதவ மாதவ இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமாயாதவ மாதவ இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா யாதவ இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா யாதவ மாதவ அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா யாதவ மாதவ இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல யாதவ மாதவ இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர்
தளங்கு தக்கத்திக்க தக்கத்ததி கிட்டத்தோம் தரி தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தோம் தரி தக்கிட்ட தன தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தெய் தரி தக்கிட்ட தரி தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தோம் தி தோம் தன தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தோம் தி தோம் தரி தக்கிட்ட தக்க தோம் தன தக்க தன தக்கிட்ட தக்க தெய் ஜுணு தக்க ஜுணு தத்திமி தக்க தோம் திமி தக்க திமி தக்கிட்ட தக்க தெய் தரி தக்க தரி தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தோம் தக் திங் கிண்ணக் தோம் தக் திங் கிண்ணக் தோம் கிண்ணக் தோம் தக்க திக்கு ததி கிட்ட தோம் தரி தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தோம் தக் திங் கிண்ணக் தோம் தக் திங் கிண்ணக் தோம் கிண்ணக் தோம் தக்க திக்கு ததி கிட்ட தோம் தரி தக்கிட்ட தக்க ஜும் தரி கிட்ட தக்க தோம் தக் திங் கிண்ணக் தோம் தக் திங் கிண்ணக் தோம் கிண்ணக் தோம் தக்க திக்கு ததி கிட்ட தோம்
நம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் நியாயமா யாதவ மாதவ இன்னம் என் மனம்
தளங்கு தக்கத்திக்க தக்கத்ததி கிணத்தோம் தத்தடிங்கு தக்க தத்தடிங்கு தக்க ஜுணு தடிங்கு தக்க தோம் தீன் டீங்கு தோம் தீன் டீங்கு தாக்கு குக்குந்தாரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தடிங்கு தக்க தத்தடிங்கு தக்க ஜுணு தடிங்கு தக்க தோம் தீன் டீங்கு தோம் தீன் டீங்கு தாக்கு குக்குந்தாரி கிட்ட தக்க தத்தடிங்கு தக்க தத்தடிங்கு தக்க ஜுணு தடிங்கு தக்க தோம் தீன் டீங்கு தோம் ding ding ku ta ku ku dari kita ta ka ta ta ding ku tom ta ka ta ding ku dai jonu ta ka ding ku tom ding ta ding ku dai ta ding ku tom ta ding ku dai ta ding ku tom ta ding ku dai ta ding ku ta ka ta ding ku jonu ta ding ku timi ta ding ku 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 ta ka ti ku ta ti kita tom ta ti kita tom ta ka ti ku ta ti kita tom ta ti kita tom ta ka ti ku ta ti kita tom ta ti kita tom
இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் யாதவ மாதவ இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் மணிவண்ணா முன்னம் பயின்றதோ இந்நாடகமெல்லாம் மண்ணா கமல கண்ணா மணிவண்ணா முன்னம் பயின்றதோ இந்நாடகமெல்லாம் மண்ணா கமல கண்ணா மணிவண்ணா. மெல்லாம் மண்ணா கமல கண்ணா மணிவண்ணா முன்னம் பயின்றதோ இந்நாடகம் எல்லாம் மண்ணா கமல கண்ணா மணிவண்ணா முன்னம் பயின்றதோ இந்நாடகம் எல்லாம் மண்ணா கமல கண்ணா மணிவண்ணா முன்னம் பயின்றதோ இந்நாடகம்.
Takka takka tikka tom 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 ding. Takka naka takka junu to takka di to tatimi takita takka tikka tikka tom 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 ding. Takka naka takka junu to takka di to tatimi takita takka tikka tikka tom 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 ding. Takka tikka tom 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 ding. Takka tikka tom 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 takka tom ding ding takka ding takka tom takka ding takka 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 ding tiki 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 tom kude kuda kude ku tom tom takka tikka tom takka tikka tom takka tikka tom tak kude kuda kude ku tom tom takka tikka tom takka tikka tom takka tikka tom tak kude kuda kude ku tom tom takka tikka tom takka tikka tom takka tikka tom.
இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் ஞானமா யாதவா மாதவா. இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல மாதவ பதனித பமத பமகரி கம மனிதனி பரம பகமரி கம பதனித பமத பமகரி கம மனிதனி பரம பகமரி கம பதனி சாரி சரி கமரி கம சதனி பதம பகமரி பதனி சாரி சரி கமரி கம சதனி பதம பகமரி இன்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல யாதவா மாதவா. இன்னம் என் மனம் பரிவிலாத நெஞ்சம் தந்ததார் பகலிரவெல்லாம் நினைதுருகியும் பலவித நிலை நினையழைத்தேன் மனம் சலித்தேன் ஒரு துணையிலே நம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல யாதவா மாதவா பரிவில்லாத நெஞ்சம் கந்ததார் பகலிரவெல்லாம் குருகியும் பதவில தனிலே நினையழைத்தேன் மனம் சலித்தேன் ஒரு துணையிலே நின்னம் என் மனம் அறியாதவர் போல இருந்திடல் யாதவா மாதவா இன்னம் என் மனம் குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா கூரை தீராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா கூரை தீராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா
धड़ंक तकतिक तकत दिंगन तोम ताकत जुमतरी ता जुमतरी जगतरी तई जन जन कुकुंदरी ता कुकुंदरी तकुंदरी तई तरी तन 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 जोनु 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 दिमी 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 किटा तरी तन त जोनु त दिमी त किटा त तोम तकति गु तति किटा तोम तति किटा तोम तकति गु तति किटा तोम तति किटा तोम तकति गु तति किटा तोम तति किटा तोम
குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா கூரை தீராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா கூரை தீராயோ மா பாத மா பாக மரி க சரி க மா பாத மா பாக மரி க சரி க குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா ஊரை தீராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா உள்ளும் புறம் எங்கும் மீசை பொங்கவே உள்ளும் புறம் எங்கும் இசை பொங்கவே குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா ஊரை தீராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா கூரை தீராயோ மாதவ மகரி கம நிபன பகமரி கம நிதப மாரி கசரி கம கம தனி தப மா பரி சனி தப மா பதனி சரி கம தனி சரி தப மாதவ மகரி கம ரி கம நிதப மாரி கசரி கம கம தனி தப மா பரி சனி தப மா பதனி சரி கம கரி சனி தப குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா கூரை தீராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா என்னையும் வாயா ஒளியும் மாயா கள்வனும் நீயா கண்ணியனேயா கதிர்க தூயா மனம் காயா அன்பெலாம் பொய்யாக முருகவே குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா கூரை தீராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா பதனி பதம பதம பகமணி ரபமரி கமரி கசரி கசரி சரி கம ரபமணி ரப சனி தரி சரி சதனி சகரி பதனி ரி சகம பனி தரி பதனி பதம பதம பகமணி ரபமரி கமரி கசரி கசரி சரி கம ரபமணி ரப சனி தரி சரி கரி சதனி சகரி பதனி ரி கம பனி தரி கூழலோதும் அழகா கண்ணா புரிதிராயோ முழுமடியை கண்ட கடலலை போலவம் குளிர் மழையில் நனையும் இளப்பயிர் போலவம் எனது உயிரும் உடலும் மூலம் நெகிழ நீ வந்து மனம் வந்து கரம் தந்தையில் குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா குறித்திராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா சாம பதனி சனி தப மக சாரி கம பதனி சரி கரி சரி நிரி சனி தனி சனி த பதனி மணி தப ம பக ம பதனி சரி கரி ரி சரி த தனி சம பதனி சரி கம பதனி சரி க மாகரி சத மாகரி சத ரி மக சகரி நிரி சத சனி பனித குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா உரைத்திராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா காணும் பொருளெல்லாம் முனையன்றி வேறேதும் காணேனெங்கும் மலர் விழிகளோடு குழல் அசையும் முகமயில் இருகணியும் மனமோ அனருகிலே வருகவே தருணமே கருணவே புறவே ஆறுயிரவா ஆளவா அகிலம் மகிழ பவள இடரு பொழியும் குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா குறித்திராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா குறித்திராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா குறித்திராயோ குழலூதும் அழகா கண்ணா கண்ணா ஆ ஆ
Friends, we will now resume our concert with a dance dedicated to Lord Nataraja. This composition displays the fascinating dance of Lord Nataraja. He is commended as the Lord of Dance, armed with a trident, clad in a tiger skin, with the sun and moon as ornaments, and worshipped by rishis and gods alike. This piece incorporates both facial expressions and strong footwork to depict his brilliance. a composition by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. This is a religious chant appropriately tuned in Raga Revati and set to Adi Tala.
शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो 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 शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो शिव 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 शम्भो स्वयम्भो गङ्गाधर शङ्कर करुणाकरा मामव भवसागर तारक गङ्गाधर शङ्कर करुणाकरा मामव भवसागर तारक भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप गम गम भूत प्रपञ्च रहित निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप गम गम भूत प्रपञ्च रहित निज गुण विहित नितान्त अनन्त निज गुण विहित नितान्त अनन्त आनन्द अतिशय अक्षय लिंग निज गुण विहित नितान्त अनन्त आनन्द अतिशय अक्षय लिंग भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयम्भो दिमित दिमित दिमि दिमि किट किट तोम 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 तरि किट किट तोम दिमित दिमित दिमि दिमि किट किट तोम 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 तरि किट किट तोम दिमित दिमित दिमि दिमि किट किट तोम तोम तरि किट किट तोम मतंग मुनिवर वन्दित ईशा सर्वदिगम्बर वेद Mataram.
Inspired by the scenic beauty of India, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee wrote this song. Vande Mataram literally means, I salute you, O Mother. The song describes India as the land where great rivers flow and a land where the cool breeze blows from the mountain tops, and rich paddy fields sway to the mountain winds. It is a land where the moonlight shines over its rivers. It is a land where flowers are in full bloom, making the land look like a young, beautiful bride. As a mother, she is soft-spoken and sweet, always laughing and smiling and giving peace. The peacock which is the national bird of India, finds a home in this dance. Dhim dhim tatakita dhim dhim tatam, 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 dhim dhim tatakita dhim dhim tatam.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram. Sujalam Sufalam Malayaj Sheetalam, Sujalam Sufalam Malayaj Sheetalam.
Kuku tarita kita jam jam ta ta, kuku tarita kita jam jam tai tak tik, kuku tarita kita jam jam tom, tarita tom tanaka tom chonu tak, kuku tarita kita jam tajam dhana, kuku ta kita jam tajam kita tarita kita jam tajam kita tarita kita jam tajam, kuku tarita kita dhana, kuku ta kita jono dini ta kita kita tarita kita kuku dhana ta kita jono dini ta kita kita tarita kita jono dini ta kita kuku jana jono dini tak kerdaga dari tom tak kerdaga dari tom tak kerdaga dari tom.
Vande Mataram, Sashashamanam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, श्यामणां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्
We will now have a small violin presentation. Friends, we now have the Tilana. This dance is a display of a variety of dance sequences which build to a crescendo. The dance begins with movements of the eye, which is followed by movements of the neck and hands. Dance sequences are executed in different speeds and spatial designs, along straight lines, diagonals, semicircles, and so on. Gradually, the dance reaches a climax. A beautiful outburst of joy and happiness can be heard and seen in this dance, which is set to Mohana Kalyani, set to Adi Thala.
तकत जणुदीं तद जणुदीं तदीरना तकत जणुदीं तद जणुदीं तदीरना तकत जणुदीं तद जणुदीं तदीरना दीरना दीरना 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 तकत जणुदीं तद जणुदीं तदीरना तकत जणुदीं तद जणुदीं तदीरना दीरना दीरना 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 तकत जणुदीं तद जणुदीं तदीरना दीरना दीरना
tajam, tom, team, tajam, tom, tajam, 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 tom, tadikita tom. Tom, tatajam, tom, tatajam, tom, tatajam, tatajam. Tajam, tajam, tat, tat, tajam. Tajam, tajam, tat, tat, tajam. Tatajam, takanam, takaram, takadim. Takajam, takanam, takadim, takaram. Tom, tatajam, tom, tatajam, tom, tatajam, tom, tatajam, tom, tatajam, tom, tatajam, tajam, tajam, tatajam, tajam, tajam, tatajam, tajam, tajam.
takata janudim tara janudim tara dirana takata janudim tara janudim dirana dirana takata janudim tara janudim Tanadim ta kitatajam Tanadim dim kitatajam Tanadim ta kitatajam Tajam Tanadim dim kitatajam Tajam Tanadim ta kitatajam Tajam Tanadim dim kitatajam Tajam Tanadim ta kitatajam Takajam, Tayadadim, Kitatajam, Takajam, Tajinu Tatom, Titatam, Tam, Kitatom, Titam, Tam, Kitatom, Titam, Tam, Takatajanudim, Takatajanudim, Tajanudim, Tirana. Tirana, tirana, tajanudim, tajanudim, tirana. Sundara moana roopam, vandita muni jananadam, santatam vallikadam, chintaya guruvaram skandam. Takajanudim, tajanudim, janudim, padarisa takidadimi takajanudim, dim janudim, padarisa takidadimi takatalangu takadim, tadajargarisa takidadimi tajanu tatatom takadim tatadim kita jam tadagarisa nira kita tajam tatam tatam takatajanudim tadim tadim takatajanudim tajam tajam takatajanudim tadajanudim tadatirana tadirana tadirana.
The next dance is all about our mother's house. You know how it is about mother's house, a place where you are all looked after very well. In Maze Maher Pandari, which is a Marathi folk song written by Eknath, Maze means my, Maher means mother's house. Pandari is Pandarpur, where the presiding deity is Vitthal and Rakumai. The poet Eknath says Vitthal and Rakumai are the presiding deities in the temple there. They are my father and mother. The crescent-shaped Chandrabhaga river that flows through the town is my sister, and she is liberating. Just a dip in the river can wash your sins of many lives. Juhi will now demonstrate aspects of the song. The crescent-shaped Chandrabhaga river that flows through the town of Pandarpur is my sister, says Eknath, and she is liberating. Just a dip in the river can wash your sins. Pundalik, the priest in the temple, is my older brother. Pundalik was a foremost devotee of Vitthal, and he was extremely devoted to the care of his elderly parents. One day, when Lord Vitthal came to his house, Pundalik felt interrupted and threw a brick at him. Vitthal jumped and stood on the brick and revealed himself to be the Lord Krishna himself and blessed him. So the heroine of the song says, "Come one and all, let us rush to the temple of Vitthal and get his blessings." Friends, you can join in this dance by clapping your hands when we reach the climax. It's a folk song inviting the townspeople to the temple of Pandarpur. So don't feel shy in clapping. He will give you the cue as to when to clap. When he takes his hand up and starts clapping, you can clap and participate.
माझे माहेरे पंढरी आहे भिवरी जाती माझे माहेरे पंढरी आहे भिवरी जाती आहे भिवरी जाती माझे माहेरे माझे माहेरे माझे करिता से पापभंगा माझे बहिणी चंद्रभागा करिता से पापभंगा करिता से पापभंगा माझे माहेरे पडले आहे भिवरी जाती आहे भिवरी जाती विठ्ठल 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 विठ्ठल
Now that you've seen Juhi dancing, we're going to show you a short video presentation to learn when she started and how she learned dance. It is a song, Garmore Pardesiya. The song is an adaptation from the Hindi film Kalank. This song is a folk reenactment of the life of Lord Rama and his wife Sita. Based on the Hindu religious epic Ramayana, in this dance, goddess Sita proclaims her admiration and plea for Lord Rama to return to her. What you see here is a Pushpaka Vimana when Lord Rama returned to Ayodhya. It was a magical carriage that could fly and could change into different things. So here is an Pushpaka Vimana picture to show you how it looked in those days. As Rama and Sita returned back to Ayodhya.
रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई, प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाई। पिया
of the evening, my lovely daughter, Juhi. Darshna. It's a tradition we have to bow down, so to the performer, go ahead. I'm going to let you first start.
Okay. First, I want to say thank you. Thank you all for coming and being here to celebrate this occasion with me. I appreciate it more than you can ever imagine. August 6th, 2022 will always be a date that's close to my heart. And this is something that my family, my guru, and I have waited 14 years for. My Arangetram was originally planned for 2 years ago, but of course with the pandemic we had to postpone it. Come here. And in these 2 years leading up to it, there were times when I was practicing on Zoom with Auntie, and we had no idea of when our Arangetram was going to happen. But she would end every call with, "Don't worry, Juhi, it's going to happen." And so today is the realization of that promise that she made to me and my family, and the culmination of all of the hard work that we put in since I was 5 years old. And preparing for this milestone was a feat for everyone. The long practice sessions, intense music rehearsals, and arrangements for the event took so much effort. So please bear with me as I thank a few people. First, would love to thank the musicians. Are there? Yes. First, I want to thank Miss Vani Ramamurthy for her incredible melodious vocals. Truly, this concert would not be the same without these musicians, and it was an honor for me to have them with me. Next, I want to thank Dr. Sudhakar Subramaniam, who played the mridangam. Next, Mr. Anirudh Bharadwaj. Please. Thank you. Amazing on the flute. Next would be Mr. Shiva Ramamurthy on the violin. Mr. Jyoti Prakash on the tabla. And last but certainly not least, Dr. Mani Krishnamurthy, my guru. Mani Auntie has bared with me for the past 14 years and has been my support system through this entire Arangetram process. So I'm just so grateful for you. And I can't put it into words. Now I want to thank my parents and my family, my mom. This was her dream. She was the reason why I started Bharatanatyam. I still remember when she took me to my first class and I was very confused as to why I was slapping my foot on the floor. But I love you, Mom. I dedicate my performance to my family and to my dad, who literally our bonding moment was just driving to practice every week and saying how practice went on the way back home. So that's something that I will cherish forever. And I can't forget my brother Jay. Not only through dance, but just in life, he always uplifts my spirits and makes me smile. So for that, I'm forever grateful. And then I'd also like to thank my backstage team of Penny, Kanchan, and Ritu. This would not have happened if it wasn't for them. And then Yogan and Jeevan, Sameha, Nikhil, Jay, all of these people were backstage yesterday, today, helping with everything. I'll let my dad thank everyone else, but that's it from me.
Good evening, guys. Juhi, you were just amazing. You were marvelous, mesmerizing, mind-blowing, superb, fantastic. I don't have any more words to say. I know you all agree with me. I think we all took a journey into Indian cultural, mythological world, and we learned a little bit along the way. Of course, I must start with saying 14 years has definitely been quite a journey. And along the way, you have shown a lot of patience, a lot of persistence. And of course, you're a gifted, amazing dancer. I think the proof was today. I want to say something that it was about, as most of you know now, it was about 2 years back that we had the event set and we had to defer it until further notice. And actually, there were times that there were no dates on the schedule and they had to just keep working towards a goal with no deadline, literally. And
Hold it closer.
That's pretty difficult, I would think. And I don't know how many of us can actually work towards a project when there's no delivery deadline. So long story short, she started her undergrad at Chapman, and she went into multiple jobs and internships, balanced multiple classes, all while attending. For a whole year, they did online virtual Zoom dancing lessons. So it's truly amazing. It shows that these qualities are going to take you to higher achievements in your career. Good luck. I wish you the best. You are very fortunate to have a brother who at times teased you, at times challenged you, but along the way, he did boost your morale from time to time, even while you were all the way out in New York City. So we're proud of you, Jay. I must say that. Thank you. Thank you. I also would like to, today is also a very auspicious day, so I'd like to go ahead and make a note that today we miss our dad. He's looking at us from the heavens. He's smiling with pride at Juhi, and he's blessing us all. We miss your dad. And we also miss Darshna's dad today because he could not make it here to LA due to health reasons, but he's definitely watching live via the streaming. So I know, Dad, you are enjoying it. Thank you for your blessings from over there. And last but not the least, Juhi is very fortunate that both our moms, Darshna's mom and my mom, both of them are here today. And they're here to celebrate in person, giving their blessings. And Juhi, that's very lucky. Now, moving on to just going about some quick vote of thanks. First of all, I'd like to thank the Pleasant Shore Unified School District for allowing to use that facility. Second, I'd like to thank Anthony and Matt. They were such helpful people on sound and light, and they made this technology happen today. Wonderful quality of music and lighting, by the way. Which made the experience go to the next level. I'd like to go ahead and also thank Manny's the Diliwala caterer, who's waiting for us to join at the dinner on the other end of this parking lot. And I'd like to also thank the Ripu Events and Decor, Ripu and Nishant. They've done a superb job making this place feel like it's ready for a festive celebration. I'd also like to go ahead and take a minute to just thank all of you for all your time this evening, because time is very precious. And when you're here to help us celebrate our milestone, our dream that has finally come true with such a spellbound experience, spellbound performance. Thank you again. Let me go ahead, and if I'm missing anything to thank.
Yeah, thank you everybody, and thank you Juhi for fulfilling my dream. Thank you Malini, and without much delay, I'm gonna now have Malini say a few words, and we look forward to seeing you all at dinner. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you.
Friends, today it's all about perseverance, perseverance, and perseverance. This is the reward for persevering to learn dance even during challenging times. And Juhi has demonstrated that. She's been extremely hardworking and focused, determined, and ambitious to accomplish what she's done today. So please give her a big round of applause. On behalf of Natyanjali, here is a small token of affection for Juhi. Congratulations, Juhi, and best wishes to you from the Natyanjali School of Dance. Today will be a very special day for her because she's waited for it for a long time, got caught in the COVID crunch. So, congratulations on your milestone. And I want to let you know that perfection is a journey, and it's an ongoing journey, and you've accomplished the first milestone, and wish you the best for crossing more milestones in this journey, okay? You're most welcome. Thank you all for coming today.
A quick thank you to the cameraman and the photography and videography. I'd like to say thank you, Serge from Perfect Videos. Thank you, John from Maradala Productions. Thank you, Jason from Jason Hyder. We're going to make sure that we're going to have priceless memories captured in this digital file. Thank you.
I just have one thing to say. I'm so proud of you, Juhi, and I love you so much, Juhi Bin.
Wow. And now everybody has kneeled down, so I should do that too.
I don't know whether it was a competition between Juhi and the date, but Darshana and Juhi have been in a competition as to who is going to do better than who. So today a grand dinner awaits you, and it's all been planned very thoughtfully by Darshana. So please enjoy yourselves.
Thank you, Malini. Thank you so much. And this has been such a journey, and thank you. And I don't have words, and you have definitely made my dream come true. Thank you. Thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you all at dinner. Thank you.
So our concluding piece is a song dedicated to Lord Hanuman. Wherever Rama is, Hanuman follows. So we conclude with the Hanuman Chalisa, just a flash of it.
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम जानकी
कट कर हाँ बोलो जियो बाल फूक मार मम्मी There you go. Happy birthday.